guys, I am Mary Steele. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a regular, welcome back. Today's gonna be a fun day. I wanted to film a get ready with me video. I am going to be applying for jobs. I am a makeup artist on the side. Like, I don't just do YouTube. I am actually a makeup artist as a side job. It's really fun. It's just not enough for the bill situation. So I am applying for jobs today. I do apply online, but I like to go in person as well, just so they can match that resume and application paper to a face, so they can say, oh yeah, this is Mary Steele, this is what she looks like, this is kind of like how I feel about her. It shows the manager, supervisor, whoever, you're putting in interest, you're showing initiative. It's just good to go in person. Let's get started. For this makeup look, I want to be able to walk into that building and then they'll see me and go, she has her life together. She would be a great asset to our team. So I want to look good. I want to look fresh, but I want to look pro-fresh, you know? Like professional, fresh, pro-fresh. So of course I have toned and moisturized my face already. I'm going to use 2 primers today because I'm that person. Because I still want the glow, but I still want minimalistic pores. So I gotta use 2. I'm using the Becca backlight priming filter. Just gonna use 1 little squirt. I am actually filming in what's going to be my new beauty room right now, and I'm finally filming in it because it's a little bit more cleaned up for you. Now that we got the glow going on, I'm gonna fill in my pores and mattify these areas. Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. This Becca primer it makes you look glowy and radiant, but it doesn't make you like any more oily. It doesn't have oil in it. It's not like I'm putting oil on my face then going back in with a primer to mattify. Just my T-zone area and minimize these pores. Moving from California, it's been an adjustment, but actually it's been an easier adjustment for me than moving to 29 Palms. So I originally am from the Antelope Valley in California, which is like Lancaster, Palmdale area. Daniel's first duty station was 29 Palms, which is about 3 hours drive from our hometown, which isn't bad, and it was really cool because we were able to go home and visit family a lot. Moving to 29 Palms though was so difficult and so depressing for me. It was a really hard transition. It was really hard. Like, I was in a weird, funky, moody place for like 3 to 4 months. It was not a good time. This was before I even started YouTube. But moving here, it actually hasn't been that bad. I'm actually not bored. I'm having fun here. The area is beautiful. I'm exploring. It hasn't been bad at all. I use the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I have mine in the shade Nude Ivory. Bring it down my neck because you want everything to match. I want to look put together. This is how I'm gonna achieve that put together look. Brand spanking new Real Technique sponge. I almost just don't want to use it. It's so beautiful, but we're gonna use her. So the worst part about our move was the whole actual like packing and moving situation, like the packing and moving company. I've heard horror stories before we even did this, but I really learned firsthand from it. Oh, I forgot how soft this sponge is. I've really just been using the Morphe sponge, but after using that for so long and then going back to this is so much softer and squishy. The Morphe one is a lot more dense and firm. So we finally unpacked everything yesterday. So my main beauty desk that I filmed on and that held most of my beauty, makeup, skincare stuff broke. Like, the legs totally snapped off. I'm not too pissed about it because it was an old desk, but that means I had to buy a new desk, which, whatever. So that happened. And then my jewelry is gone. Nowhere to be found. I was able to find some necklaces, 1 pair of hoop earrings, and that's it. All of my other earrings, all of my studs are gone. All of my rings are gone, except for the ones that I wore with me on my trip. Thank goodness. Even my wedding jewelry, you guys, is gone, and I'm so heartbroken over it, and I'm so mad. I don't know what happened to it. I don't want to assume that the girl packing up my room stole stuff, But girl, where is it? Where is it? Why do I have some of my jewelry but not all of it? Concealer, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. And the way she packed it, like the way I unpacked it, all the necklaces were just bundled together up in like packing paper. What? It was not a good experience, to say the least. Thank goodness none of it was like super high value. It's just like the sentimental pieces that I'm so mad about. So like my wedding jewelry, I'm never gonna see that again. And a ring that Daniel gave me in high school, I loved it so much. I wore it all the time. And that's gone now too. Oh gosh. I've really learned my lesson. I'm definitely gonna pack up my own jewelry next time, especially the important pieces. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I feel really naive and stupid that I didn't, and I actually put my trust in the military companies. So that has really been the worst part of our moving experience. The drive, yeah, was long, but it wasn't awful. For powder, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal powder. I'm gonna dump some of that in the lid. So we have about that much to work with. That's probably honestly too much. I'm using more powder than I did in California, but I'm still not full on baking my face. It's a slow transition, you guys, okay? I never used to be a baker. Dip in my sponge. Gonna put that on my eyes and underneath. I'm so excited for my beauty room transformation though. Like I'm really excited about it. You've seen pictures of beauty rooms, right? And how they're all beautiful and white and marble and sparkle. Those are so cute, right? But everybody has that. Like every beauty guru, like they all have that beautiful white setup. I want it to be different. My little makeup cubby was white. A desk I had was like a plain, like unfinished wood color. I painted and I stained those ebony, so like really dark brown / black. And the desk I recently bought to replace the broken one is in black. I'm just so excited to put it all together. I'm taking the Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. This is great stuff. I really like this product. My sister actually sent me a picture of like a dark makeup vanity room months ago, and I was like, wow, that's actually really gorgeous. I don't know, it's just like new move, new home. You want to have new decor, like a new scene. And so that's what I did. Like I revamped my furniture, got new decor. I'm just so excited to put it all together. I just really freaking just want to paint these walls though so bad. I'm wanting to paint the walls like a really light gray. I love the cool tones on the walls. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like those classic rustic farmhouse colors. Me and Daniel love those. More and more makeup artists and people are putting bronzer on their nose, which is making me happy. Not just contouring, but just to add the warmth back into your nose. But they're so precise with it. Like they get like a really small eyeshadow brush and they're like super precise. They're like, just get your fluffy bronzer brush and just slap it on there. You don't need to be all precise. This is gonna be a very talkative video, so I'm sorry if you guys don't like my voice or don't like it when I talk. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in a long time though, so I feel like it was about time I gave you like kind of like a life update. I know some of you are interested in a Q&A. If you are, let me know. I just feel like I'm not there yet. I don't want to waste your time, you know, like just talking about myself. I don't know. Is that just me? Am I being silly? Butter blush in the shade Natural Glow. Do a little on my nose. This and the Morphe spray are probably my favorite sprays of all time. Of all time. Spraying your face after powder, I think, is a step everybody needs to be doing, and I know not everybody is doing it. This step is what makes your face makeup look flawless and like you're not wearing makeup, because you can't see any of the powder particles. For brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Taupe. I'm using a very small angled definer brush, dipping it in there. Sometimes this product can be a little clumpy on the brush. I take my hand on the side here and I just wipe the edges off like that, so it gets rid of some of the clumpiness, but it still has the product on the very tip of the brush. And that's what I want, and that creates a much cleaner application. Like, ooh, look how sharp that went. Okay. I'm now taking the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Taupe. The Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in the shade Pearl. This is a pretty highlight. I wish it didn't have such a blue shift to it. And I usually just use this with my finger. It's just quick and fast. So you see how it has kind of like that holographic blue shift to it? It's not my favorite because of that. So I tend to not use this every single day. Like, it's not my go-to highlight, but it is really pretty. So I still try to use it, because what's the point of getting a makeup product and not using it? Who knows, maybe this highlighter will be the reason they hire me. Be like, her highlighter, holographic, yes, hired. I'm gonna take my pinky finger and just go ahead and do my inner corner, my brow bone as well. You know what, I'm actually gonna take my pinky too and put this highlighter in the center of my lash line. I know I'm not gonna wear a shadow on my lid, so that trick is just gonna help my lids pop, but still look natural at the same time. We're gonna be using an oldie but a goodie. Take the shade Indie Corner. I don't want to stop right where my eyelid ends, right here. I really want to bring it out just where the end of my brow is. That's what is most flattering for my eye shape. I love to do this step right here. Super fast, and it makes, to me, all the difference. I'm gonna take the shade Smoky. It's the really dark brown in the palette on an angled definer brush, and I'm stamping this on my outer corner lash line. I do this when I still want something on the lash line. I don't want it to be as harsh or as prominent as actual liner. Taking a small pencil brush, I'm just gonna smoke that out the tiniest bit. I'm only gonna put on mascara today. I don't wanna put on lashes just because I just wanna keep this look natural and pro fresh, right? So I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, I'm gonna add some more mascara on this side because this side clearly is outperforming. So let's even it up. Much better. I'm taking a spoolie. Just make sure there's no product on it, because then that would be a disaster. I use a spoolie to get rid of these little mascara flakes, even on top of my eyeshadow. I twist up and kind of like just pull a little bit. It usually gets rid of the flake without messing up your eyeshadow. All right, for lips, I'm gonna go on with a dark black. I'm just kidding. No way, I would never do that for a job interview. For artistical reasons, sure, but let me get the job first. I'm gonna use the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Aquarius. This is the collaboration with Kathleen Lights. It's a lot more, I was expecting it to be more pinky. All right. I don't know, I kind of want to add something more pink, but I don't want to use a gloss because it's super windy outside and my hair is down. Ooh. Go ahead and print out my resume right now and put it in a nice folder so it doesn't bend. I really hope something good comes out from today's adventures. But thanks so much for getting ready with me. I like doing these. If you like these, please let me know. If you don't like them, please let me know. If they're just too chatty for you, if you don't really care for these type of videos, let me know. I want to bring you content that you enjoy watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!